यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिः भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. And last night we have discussed that how the Supreme Personality of Godhead, He descends. What is the reason of His descending on this material platform? That we have partially discussed last night. That although He is the supreme authority of all energies, although He is unborn, although He is the Lord of all planets or all creation, material creation and spiritual creation, He comes. Ajopi sannabhyatma bhutanam isvaropi san prakritim samadhisthaya sambhavami atmamaya. He comes not being forced by the laws of material nature, but He comes out of His own energy. This point we have discussed last night. Now, the next point is, why does He come? That is explained in the next verse, that jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati. As soon as there is discrepancy in the matter of discharging occupational duty, I purposely translate the word dharma as occupational duty. Everyone has got occupational duty. Even the Bhagavatam also confirms it. Hatapum hi vijasreshya varnashrama vibhavata sanusthidasya dharmasya. The same word, dharma. Sanusthidasya. Prescribed duty. Sanusthidasya dharmasya. Samusiddhi. The perfection. How you are perfected by discharging your occupational duty, how it is tested. That test is Anusthidasya dharmasya samsiddhi. Your occupational duty will be perfect when samsiddhi paritosana. When you satisfy the Supreme Lord by your occupational duty. That is how. Now let us consider what is our occupational duty. I purposely do not translate this word dharma as religion. Religion is imperfect conception of the word dharma. In the dictionary we find religions mean a particular type of faith, but dharma does not mean that. Dharma means natural occupation. That is called dharma. I have several times explained this word dharma in this class. Just like a heat of the fire. Without heat, a fire has no meaning. Wherever there is fire, there is heat and light. Therefore, heat and light is the dharma or religion of life. That means fire cannot change its dharma. As this dharma, as you generally understand by the word faith, that you can change. Today I am Hindu, I can become tomorrow a Christian. You are Christian today, you can become, Hindu or Muslim tomorrow. So, this fate can be changed. But this dharma, as I explained, that natural sequence, natural occupation, or natural intimately connection, just like the fire, heat and light, this cannot be changed. Either the fire is in America, or the fire is in India, or the fire is in Russia. The heat and light is there. That is actually the dharma. Now here Krishna says that jada jada hi dharmasya grani bhavati bhava. As soon as there is discrepancy in the discharge of that natural sequence of the living entity. Abhutthanam adharmas. Abhutthanam means uprising of unnatural activity or unnatural occupation, which is not for him. Abhutthanam adharmasya tada, at that time, atmanam, self, srijamaha. Srijamaha means I descend or appear. Now, this sequence of dharma is explained in the last paragraph, the last chapter, 67 verse of the 18th chapter. The Lord says that sarva dharman parityajya. You just give up all kinds of occupation and duty or religiosity. We have created all kinds of religious formula. The Krishna says that you give up all kinds of religious formula. But what is to be done? Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam saranam vraja. You just surrender unto me. That means that surrendering unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the real religion of the living entity. Not that I like a particular type of faith, that is my religion. Religion means when one is trained how to surrender unto the Supreme Personality of God. That is called it. And the Srimad Bhagavatam also gives enunciation of the word dharma, that savai purusha paro dharma. That is the best system of religion. Savai purusha paro dharma. Jato bhakti radhukaji, by which one is trained to surrender unto the Supreme Personality of God. That is best. Now you can select your own religion. Either you be a Hindu or Muslim or Mohammedan or Buddhist, whatever you like. Srimad Bhagavad does not stop you, but it gives you hint. What is the purpose of religion? The purpose of religion is to develop your love of God. That is really. So here Krishna says that jada jada hi dharmasya glani. As soon as there is decadence of people's love of Godhead, that means when people become forgetful, almost forgetful, because at least some people remember that there is God. But generally in this age they are forgetting. That is dharmastha glani. And by forgetting God, the people cannot be happy. That is also another cause. People are thinking that the God is dead. We have no obligation to God. There is no God. This sort of thinking will never make the people happy. And actually it is happy. They have become atheistic. The modern civilization is godless, but people are not happy. Therefore, God or his representative comes when people forget his relationship with God. So real religion is to understand what is our relationship with God, and then the relationship is, as it is found in the Bhagavad Gita and confirmed by great Acharya like Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya immediately enunciates the constitutional position of the living entity. Sanatana Goswami inquired from him that, who am I? Why I am always in miserable condition? Three kinds of miserable condition. So, in answer to this question, who am I? Or who are all these living entities? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately answered that Jiver Sarupaya Nitya Krishnada. The real identity of the living entity is that he is eternally servant of God. We should not understand this word servant in the meaning of materialistic servant. To become servant of God is a great position. That is not ordinary position. Just like people try to get some government services. Government service. That is also servant, to become servant. Why? Or people try to get some service in some established firm, well-reputed business firm. Why? That service is comfortable, there is great profit in such kind of service. So, if people are satisfied by getting a government service or service in some good establishment, just think over, if you become servant of God, then what is your position? Because God is the government of all gods. So, to become servant of God, we are servant of God constitutionally. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Jive Sarupaya Nitya Krishnada. But at the present moment, I am thinking that I am master. I am not servant. This is called Maya. Actually, I am servant, but I am thinking master. Everyone is trying to lord it over the material nature according to his capacity. A controller, master, he is trying to be, but actually his position is servant. So when he forgets his servitorship, that is called dharmastha glani, discrepancy of his natural position. Dharmasya. Now another point of dharma is, as Vishwanath Baladev Vidyabhushan is describing here, is dharmasya viduktasya glani vinas. Now this is ordinary sense of religion. Just like everyone has got some scripture. The Hindus, they have got Vedic scriptures. The Muslims, they have got Quran. The Christians, they have got Bible, Old Testament, New Testament. Similarly, there are many other religious sects. They have got their own scripture. So, Baladev Vidyabhushan says that Vedoktasya Dharmasya. Dharma means the rules and regulations as they are prescribed in the scripture. Just like state laws. State laws, there are some rules and regulations in the law book, in the statute book of the particular state. Similarly, dharma, another meaning of dharma is, it is the law of God. Maybe differently described in different countries according to different climatic conditions or situations. But in every religious scripture, the obedience to God is innocent. That is a fact. No scripture says that there is no God and you are independent. Either it is Bible or Quran or Vedas or in Buddhist literature, Buddhist scripture. Generally, according to Buddha philosophy, there is no soul, no God. But they have to obey Lord Buddha. So there is also God, because Lord Buddha is accepted by the Vedic literature. Just in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a great list of incarnation, and Buddha, Lord Buddha is accepted as one of the incarnations who will appear, who would appear. It is the future tense. Kikiteshu bhavishyat. Buddha namna anjana suta. Kikiteshu bhavishyat. Now bhavishyati means he will appear in future, because in Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled by Vyasdev 5,000 years ago, and Lord Buddha appeared about 2,600 years ago. Therefore, before the appearance of Lord Buddha, this Srimad Bhagavata was written. This is called Shastra. Because there is accurate date and accurate calculation, everything is there. Buddha namna anjana suta kikiteshu bhavishyat. That mother's name also given there, Anjana Suta. And kikiteshu means Gaya Pradesh. In India, there is a province called Bihar. In that province, there is a district, Gaya. In that district, Lord Buddha appeared. Lord appeared in Bihar province. He was Kshatriya, he was Hindu, and he propagated this religion of non-violent Buddhism. His specific propaganda was to stop animal killing. So, animal killing is recommended in the Vedic literature. Therefore, people wanted to give him Vedic evidences that in the Vedic literature, animal sacrifice is recommended under certain conditions. So, how do you preach? You are Hindu and you are followers of Vedas. Why you are preaching non-violence? Therefore, he had to give up Hindu religion. He said that I do not care for your Vedas. It is my propaganda to stop animal killing. So if you follow me, then you must stop animal killing. Ahimsa paramo dharma. So later on, of course, Lord Buddha was patronized by a great emperor, Ashoka, and therefore practically all Indian population turned to be Buddhist, with few exceptions. Then Shankaracharya came and he preached this almost Buddhism. Lord Buddha preached that there is no God, there is no soul. His body is combination of matter, and if we dissolve this material combination, then there is no more perception of misery or happiness. That is Nibbana. That is his philosophy. But later on, Acharya Shankara, he appeared and he preached that Brahma Sattva Jagan Mithya. This bodily combination is temporary or mithya. He said flatly that it is false. False means, of course, Vaishnava philosophy they say temporary. Temporary or false you can take of this on the same category. But Shankaracharya says that Brahma, that spirit soul, Brahma, that is reality. And these external feature of the Brahma or the body, that is false. So anyway, here the point is that in any religion there is a conception of worshipping God or symbol of God. Even in Jain philosophy, they also worship Mahavir. And Buddha philosophy, they worship Lord Buddha. In India, there is Jainism. That is almost like Buddhism. They have got also exactly the same process of worship. Temple they have got, big, nice, costly temples they have got. And they come to see, visit the temple, offer their worshipful offerings, flowers, fruits, everything. Same thing. Similarly, in the temple of Gurudwara, Sikhs, they have got similar temples like the Hindus, and they also offer flowers, fruits and sweetmeats, but they read their Grantha Sahib. As you are reading Bhagavad Gita, they read Grantha Sahib enunciated by Guru Nanak. So this temple worship or accepting some authority, either you accept Krishna or you accept Lord Jesus Christ or Jehovah or Lord Buddha or Guru Nanak, that is a different, I would say, kinds of faith. But this acceptance of authority is there in every place. Now, who is the highest authority, that we have to see by understanding Vedic literature, by our arguments, by our sense, by our understanding. But this acceptance of authority is there. So, dharmasya glani means when we defy authority. That is called discrepancy in the discharge of religiosity or occupational duty. Even in your office, even in the government, if you do not accept authority, there is chaos, there is revolution. So, this sort of mentality is very dangerous. When one does not accept any authority, that is chaotic condition. So, Lord Krishna says that dharmasya jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati. So dharmasya glani bhavati means one sense there are, I have explained, occupation and duty. Now we have got our present position is in three status. What is that? In the gross status of our understanding, we take this gross body as myself. At that time, my dharma or occupational duty as mine as myself, then my occupational duty becomes different. But when I understand that I am spirit soul, then my occupational duty is different. Here, Krishna, because he is Supreme Soul, Supreme Personality of Godhead, he means that dharma or occupational duty on the spiritual platform. He does not mean dharma or occupational duty on the gross bodily platform or subtle mental platform. He means dharma, the occupational duty on the spiritual platform. And that is confirmed by Lord Chaitanya, Jiver Swarupaya Nitya Krishna Bhai. That real constitutional position of the living entity, especially of the human being, is to accept servitorship of Krishna.